Hi, Kris. How are you, Kris? How was the concert? How was the concert, Kris?
The controversy surrounding the Kardashian-Jenner family has apparently reached a boiling point, as the matriarch of the family, Kris Jenner, reportedly got into a furious argument with Corey Gamble in the hospital where Kendall Jenner is still recovering. Although Kris and Corey's relationship has been tense for months, this most recent episode has escalated it to a new level. With Kendall's health in jeopardy and feelings running high, Kris Jenner has stated unequivocally that she would not let Corey interfere with her daughter's recuperation. Fans were taken aback by what transpired in the hospital, and many have taken sides in this dramatic family conflict. The complete tale of Kris Jenner's exploding outburst and the startling consequences can be found here. When Corey Gamble shows up without warning, a storm is brewing. Notwithstanding the contentious circumstances surrounding his release from prison, Corey Gamble made the decision to go to the hospital where Kendall is receiving care. According to family sources, Kris and the other family members did not approve of Corey's abrupt entrance. And a source in the family revealed that Corey unexpectedly entered the hospital. The sight of him infuriated Kris. His presence seemed totally out of place to her, especially in light of everything Kendall had gone through. Kris had becoming increasingly suspicious of Corey, so his visit, which he said was to see how Kendall was doing, didn't sit well with him. At the height of the tension, Kris approached Corey in Kendall's hospital room. People all across the world heard the smack, the breaking point of Kris Jenner. The altercation is regarded by witnesses as one of the most dramatic events in the Kardashian-Jenner family's history. Usually composed in public, Kris apparently lost her fury in a way that had never happened before. She went directly up to Corey and gave him a cheek smack. She instructed him to leave the hospital and to avoid Kendall forever, according to an eyewitness. Insiders say that Kris blamed Corey for a lot of the stress that has been plaguing her daughter in recent months and accused him of interfering with Kendall's recuperation. Kris said, "You've caused enough harm, Corey. You should stay away from Kendall, and I don't want to see your face ever again." The source went on, "It was powerful. The tension was palpable in the room." The response of Corey. Corey, who is typically cool under pressure, was apparently taken aback by Kris's outburst. According to those close to him, he did not depart in silence. And source asserted that Corey didn't take anything for granted. In a retaliatory attack, he accused Kris of blaming him for things he didn't do and of inciting the family against him. He said that since he cared for Kendall, he had every right to be there. The matter became much more heated when Corey refused to leave right away. Before he was finally escorted out by hospital security, he gave Kris and the rest of the family a terrifying warning. While the altercation was going on, Kendall's health was caught in the crossfire.
Oh, I read Caitlin's book.
Stop.
Yeah.
And?
She has her thoughts and you have your thoughts, and that's fine. But I do feel like there's a way to tell your side of the story without being so negative. Like everything is always your fault.
Absolutely.
I think what she doesn't realize when it says you got all the checks, yeah, it was a household. She
Never paid a bill from 1972.
The incident allegedly upset Kendall, who is still in a vulnerable condition due to her loss and subsequent health issues. She was in her hospital bed when she heard the shouting. Kendall already had a lot on her plate, so this was the last thing she needed, according to a family friend. Seeing her stuck in the midst of all of this is painful. According to reports, doctors are worried that the strain caused by the family conflict may make it more difficult for Kendall to recuperate. They have given the family advice on how to maintain a peaceful and encouraging atmosphere.
You have some 818 in here?
Did you bring 818, mister?
I started trying to.
I bring it everywhere with me.
I just got to talk. What am I talking
He
about?
just said he was grabbing a bottle and then he gets it
You
out.
always tell me, bring it everywhere, and look at you now. It's okay, Corey, it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you.
Kris and her girls are heeding this advice, but it appears that Corey is the exception. The family came together to oppose Corey. The Kardashian-Jenner siblings have joined together in a rare show of support for Kris Jenner, concurring that Corey's visit to the hospital was unwanted and improper.
I'm out. This is ridiculous. You won't let me speak, Scott.
Because you're
talking over me.
First of all, you started saying you didn't even have a party or a birthday.
No, I didn't. I literally.
First you said I didn't have a birthday.
Scott,
I didn't have a party.
that was my mom, Scott. I literally said yes
said
on
it
my
straight
day.
to me.
Scott, go please replay the videos. I'm so over this, Scott, for real.
Ooh.
According to a source, Kory has been instructed to keep away by Kim, Khloe, and Kylie. They fully support Kris in this regard. Even Kendall acknowledges that having Kory around isn't improving her circumstances despite everything. The matter has also been discussed by fans, with many thanking Kris for defending her daughter. Kris Jenner is a queen for keeping Kendall safe, an admirer wrote on Twitter. She's doing what any good mom would do. The family has been chastised by others, though, for letting their private turmoil unfold in such a way. This family should put Kendall first, not their small-scale arguments.
Happens when Kylie and Kendall decide not to film full-time for the Kardashians. Kris Jenner has to step up and film. I want to say, I could have gone my entire life without seeing this kiss. Let me show.
Better kiss, bachelor kiss.
I get it, Kris. 68 years old and living her best life. She's over here kissing her man in front of the Eiffel Tower as it glitters and glistens. And I can't even get someone to match with me on the dating apps. So I can't be hating on Kris. If anything, Kris, thank you. Thank you for showing up and filming. She is earning her Oh wait, does Kris Jenner get 10% from her?
Another commentator stated, a legal battle is Kory's next move. Kory has continued to be involved in the family's lives after his dramatic discharge from the hospital, according to Brewing. He's thinking about taking Kris to court for the claimed smack, which was humiliating and unprovoked, according to insiders. Kory believes Kris went too far, according to a person close to him. His attorneys are discussing his alternatives with him. This is not something he will tolerate. Although it is uncertain if Kory would actually pursue legal action, the threat has heightened the already tense situation. Kris Jenner's willpower, the affection of a mother. Kris doesn't regret what she did, even if it could have negative consequences. She is committed to removing Kory from her daughter's life permanently and is still focused on Kendall's recuperation. A family acquaintance claimed that Kris will stop at nothing to keep Kendall safe. First and foremost, she is a mother, and she would battle anybody who jeopardizes the welfare of her kids, even if that someone was previously someone she cared about. Additionally, it has been stated that Kris has strengthened security at Kendall's house and the hospital to prevent Kory from getting in touch with her directly. Fans respond. Fans' reactions have been mixed, as word of the altercation has circulated. Kris's protective instincts have been commended by many, but some have questioned whether her actions were acceptable. One admirer said that slapping Kory was a tad excessive. Kris is under a lot of stress, so I understand that she might have handled this without being physical. Others have called on the family to set aside their disagreements in order to prioritize Kendall's welfare. Another admirer remarked that Kendall doesn't need this controversy at the moment. Instead of additional upheaval, she needs love and tranquility. This most recent episode has elevated the Kardashian-Jenner family's already theatrical lifestyle to a new level. The methods in which Kendall's family is supporting her during her recovery efforts reveal both their strong bonds and their profound differences. Will Kendall be protected by Kris' efforts, or will they lead to a more serious conflict with Kory Gamble? What implications does this have for Kendall's future and recuperation? Stay tuned to Daily Finder for the latest updates on this gripping family saga. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on your favorite celebrities. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement keeps us going. Your engagement keeps us going.